Now, a couple of things, I wasn't going to get into this, but I will just a little bit, a couple of things that I don't like. Okay, I'm in downtown Knoxville and I got the Indian Challenger parked in the alley. There's a guy right there painting a mural. And look at this one right here. There's the Indian Challenger down there. We're gonna go take a look at it. We're gonna go over all the features of the motorcycle. But this is downtown Knoxville. If you haven't been down this alley to look at all the art that they paint on the walls, and it seems like it changes about every couple of months. Check that out there. Let's look at the Indian Challenger. It's a great looking motorcycle, ruby red metallic, nice looking. With the Limited, you're going to have chrome accents. The Dark Horse, everything's going to be black, but the Limited, you have chrome accents. And you also have a crash bar right there. So if this was my bike, of course, I would put the highway pegs on it for long distance riding. With the 19-inch wheels in the front, 16 inches in the rear, it has a red stripe going around them. And you have Metzler Cruise Tech tires on it. You have Brembo brakes. The front forks are inverted. Now, this bike has a Fox shock in the rear that has 4.5 inches of travel, and it's hydraulic adjustable. And I think I'm gonna have to do some adjustments on it. It's a little too soft. Saddlebags, nice big saddlebags. I have all my camera equipment in there. This is the key for the Indian Challenger. You lock and unlock the saddlebags just from the remote here. You also have to have this key in order to start the motorcycle. The other day I was at the convenience store and I walked in to get something and I realized I didn't have my wallet, which was in the saddlebag. All I had to do was hit the unlock and unlock it. This is so convenient. There's a button here to lock and unlock your saddlebags and also your fuel tank. Just a push of the button unlocks your fuel tank just like that. I like that you can lock the fuel tank, especially if you're traveling, you're going somewhere that you're going to have your bike parked at a hotel. Being able to lock the fuel tank with just a press of the button is awesome. Okay, so in the front of the motorcycle, I want to show you that it has LED lights all the way around, and these are nice right here. Those are the turn signals, and one of the things you're going to notice here is the Indian war bonnet that lights up. So all the older Indian models had the Indian war bonnet on the front, but the way that this one lights up is unique. I like that. Nice oversized floorboards here that lift up. Now the brake pedal has just a little knob there. I'm not a huge fan of the way that is. It's usable, but I wish it was a little bit bigger. And if I take it to the Indian dealership to get something adjusted, I would ask them to adjust it a little bit further down. It's kind of a reach in order to hit the brake there. But you're going to have ABS braking on that, which is standard on most motorcycles. But this one has ABS with cornering control. And that's part of the smart lane technology. ABS takes into consideration the lean angle of the motorcycle, and it adjusts to it so that you don't lose the rear end. Smart lane technology features dynamic traction control, ABS with cornering control, and drag torque control. Smart lane technology, I'll explain that in a little bit more depth on some of the videos that'll be coming. So let me show you this, how you start the motorcycle. It has a power button right here. You just push that and it turns everything on. Then all I do is touch this switch here. Starts up just like that. You don't have to hold the start button. All you have to do is press it there. Let me show you some of the other features because I don't want to get long on this video. This is your power windshield here that goes up and down. So if this were my bike, I would have that tinted. Yeah, windshield going up and down, it's cool to have, but not a huge selling point for me on that But if I had this bike, I would definitely have a tinted windscreen. On this side right here, you have your horn, you have your high beams, your low beams. Your turn signals are on one side here. And with this button, it controls your music. You can turn the volume up, volume down, push it over to select tracks one way or the other, push it in to select. And this controls your pages on your navigation screen here. Now this one right here, as I showed you before, controls the windshield going up and down. And this is your cruise control on the right side here. You press that button there, and there's one on both sides. Let me show you what you do. Right here, you can go this way and go through everything just by touching the switch, the trigger switch on the back. On this side, if you were to touch this trigger, it selects what you're looking for. So then you could put in what you need to put in. And the navigation is touchscreen. You have this button right here that'll take you to the settings. And one of the coolest things about this, it has so many features that I'm just from one to another. It has ride mode. So you have rain, standard, and sport. Since the first time I rode this bike, I put it in sport mode and haven't changed it since. So I really need to see what it rides like in rain mode and standard mode. The 108, it really has some good power. It's a strong motor, really strong. And the great thing about it is liquid cooled. Now, however, I'll say this, when I was in stop and go traffic, it still put out a lot of heat. I could feel it on my legs. It didn't run any cooler that way, but on the inside of the internal engine, it was a whole lot cooler that way. The gas tank, you have a 6-gallon gas tank. And the fuel range, when I filled up the other day, it was well into the 260 range, which wasn't bad at all. Having 260 miles that I could go on 6 gallons wasn't bad at all.
Hey,
what's going on? Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you. I haven't been easy on this bike. I've been riding it pretty hard, and the fuel mileage, I've been impressed by that. So I'll be taking a road trip, and I'll show you the whole, I'm gonna fill it up, and then I'll give you a more accurate fuel mileage after my road trip. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, do that, because there's a road trip coming with the bike real soon. The stereo system is awesome. It's extremely loud. That's just the speakers in the front. They actually have some speakers that go in the saddlebag as well. Changing gears is super smooth. The power is great. Now, a couple of things, I wasn't gonna get into this, but I will just a little bit, a couple of things that I don't like. I think this plastic right here is chrome plastic. That looks extremely cheap, and it shouldn't be this big. I think if you're gonna have it this big, you could have made the buttons bigger or something to take up a little bit more, because that's just a little too much. I don't like the way that looks. And you can see it on this side too. Well, they have more buttons, but they should fix that. That's just not a very good look. That's kind of cheap looking in my opinion. And as I said on the Indian Chieftain, these pegs, they gotta go. This is a pretty plain looking part of the motorcycle, and if they would take these pegs and change them to like floorboards, passenger floorboards, that would dress that up and make that look a lot nicer. I think they should also change that out to make it look something a little bit nicer than that. But the seat is fantastic. I'm 6'5". You know I have a different seat on my motorcycle, but this seat is super comfortable. I mean, really comfortable. That's a very comfortable seat. However, I need it to be pushed back about 2 more inches. Legroom's not bad, but I need just more legroom. Let me move my helmet to show you the seat. So, I told you I had some videos that I made, but I figured I should introduce you into the Challenger, showing you the bike before you see it in action. I've been on a couple rides so far. The more I ride it, the more I like it. Just give it a chance, keep an open mind. All right guys, so I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. Again, check out the videos that'll be coming up soon. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day. I don't even know what road I'm on, but this is a great road, and it's an absolutely beautiful day. We don't need no sign. We know where we're going. Now we just don't want any them to leave any little gifts behind that I'm gonna run through.